Hi viewers, welcome you once again to Micro Learning. This is again Shailaja. So today we are going to continue with chapter 5 Monetary Economics. We are going to see 5.2.4, an interesting topic, functions of money. So let us recap before that. So previously we have seen about the definition of money, and we saw how plastic monies have been replaced these days by by digital currencies, cryptocurrencies. So today we are going to see what are the functions of money. So functions of money is being classified under 4 headings. One is the primary function, secondary function, contingent function and other functions. If they ask you this question in 2 marks, you just have to write what are the functions of money. It stands as a primary function, secondary function, contingent function and other functions. So here we are going to see first function, primary function, medium of exchange. You want to buy any commodity, what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to pay for the commodity. So money is acting as a medium of exchange between the buyer and the seller. So first one is money as a medium of exchange. Okay, now this is supposed to be the basic or the fundamental function of money. So money has a quality of general acceptability. Everyone accepts money. There is no one saying no towards it. So on account of the use of money, the transaction has to come. And you can see money is obtained through sales of goods and services. Any goods that is sold in the market, we have to pay a value for it. So money stands as a medium there. So money is obtained to buy goods and services. So this is known as purchase. So in the modern exchange system, money acts as an intermediary in sales and purchase. So buying and selling of any type of goods, money stands as a medium of exchange. Next primary function is supposed to be measure of value. Okay, so here the next one is measure of value. And what does the measure of value tells you? The second and the very important function is supposed to be, it stands as a measure of value for goods and services. You buy any commodity. What is the first question that you're going to ask? What is the price of the commodity? So when you look into it, it has a price tag. Okay. So here we are going to see the next point as the prices of all goods and services are always expressed in terms of money. Any commodity it can be. The first thing is we look into the price of it. So it is a collective measure of value. And what is happening? All the values are expressed always in terms of money, nothing other than that. It can be any commodity from pin to pistol. Okay. Next we are going to see the secondary function. It's a store of value. You can keep it. It will not get spoiled. Okay. For years together you can accumulate it and keep it. So saving, for that saving is an important factor, and saving should be done by every individual as well as by business people. So when invention of money came into existence, okay, the difficulty of saving was removed when money came into existence. So money you need not always keep in terms of money. You can buy assets, like you can buy lands, you can buy plants, you can invest in share business, okay, bonds, okay, all equities, all this you can invest. Everything stands as a store of value for you in the future. Next one, it is the secondary function is standard of deferred payment. So what is standard of deferred payment mean? Borrowing, lending was a very difficult problem under the barter system. All of us know very well because we did not use money. So in the absence of money, borrow about could be returned only in terms of goods and services. So, but what happened in the modern economy? Okay, these facilities were increased by lending money. So money now acts as a standard of deferred payment. Okay, future you can pay towards the seller or towards the buyer. Next one is secondary function, measure of transferring purchasing power. So money as a means of transferring purchasing power. In the field of exchange, also, when extending with growing economic development, the exchange of goods is now extended to distant land. It is therefore felt necessary to transfer purchasing power with one place to another. Next is the contingent function. Okay, basis of credit system. Okay, what do you mean by credit system? Giving away in the forms of loans. So, money is the basis of credit system. So, business transaction can either be in cash or it can be on credit. When it comes to small business and small purchases, cash can be transacted. But when it comes into large bulk transactions, at that time you can only do credit transaction. So, what happens, sir? You can, suppose there is a two party A and B as such. A is sending goods towards B. B cannot make a payment immediately towards A. So, it can make partly payment or it can make a credit transaction. Okay, and when B has adequate cash, at that time the money can be released towards the A party. So, this is the basic. So, money is supposed to be the back of all credit transactions. Next is supposed to be money facilitate distribution of national income. So, distribution of national income is an extremely not possible during the barter system. It was very difficult to calculate. But with the invention of money, what happened? We are in the invention of money, and now facilities of distribution in income like rent, wages, interest and profit can be calculated before we compute towards the national income. Then money helps to equalize marginal utilities and marginal productivities. So, we can find out who are the consumers. We can make the best out of the money that is been existing in the economy or that is in circulation. That is the maximum utility, okay, you can incur when we use the money properly. And not only that, production has to be concentrated. So, here equalizing these marginal utilities, money is playing a very important role because prices of all commodities are expressed only in terms of money. And so, money also helps in equalizing marginal productivity of the various factors of production. So, what are the various factors of production? Land, labor, capital and organization. Okay, last organization receives profit. How do they receive profit? After giving away rent, after giving away wages, after paying the interest, the residual which is left out, we call it as profit. So, money increases productivity of capital. So, as the money keeps on increasing, okay, as business keeps on increasing, money flows to a greatest extent and that accumulates towards and forms a capital. Now, what are the other functions of money? Helps in maintaining repayment capacity. Okay, so money possesses the quality of general acceptability. So, the repayment capacity, every firm has to keep assets in the form of liquid cash. What do you mean by liquid cash? Cash in hand, we call it as liquid cash. That is for day-to-day transaction, we are supposed to have money. The firms ensure its repayment capacity with money. So, likewise, banks, insurance companies and even government have to keep some liquid money, cash, to maintain the repayment capacity because anytime we are forced to make the repayments. So, any emergencies may incur. So, at that time, we are supposed to have money in our hand. So, the next one is supposed to be money represents generalized purchasing power. So, if you have money, naturally what happens? Your purchasing power always increases. So, purchasing power is always kept in terms of money. Okay, if you have more money, what happens? You think about costlier goods to buy. So, money, it depends on whose hand it is in. And money gives liquidity to capital. So, liquidity form of capital. It can be put to any use. When you are having money in your hand, it can be put to any use. So we have a worksheet after this. So what are the functions of money? List down the primary functions of money. List down the secondary functions of money. What are the contingent functions? And explain the functions of money in detail. So go through the slides once again and write down the answers for this worksheet. So those who are watching the channel for the first time, please like, subscribe and comment and share your views to micro learning. This is once again Shailaja signing off from all of you. Thank you very much.